Okay, so Buzzbaits. Seems like there's a lot of interest in them. It seems like I ruffled a few feathers about some of the trailers I like to use. Well, let's get a little deeper into this whole buzzbait subject. When do I use something like this head knocker? Okay, where the blade hits the head. Where do I use half ounce, big old full size bait? When do I use this little bitty 1/8 ounce guy? And what do I throw it on even? And then if I'm fishing a buzzbait with a skirt, and here's the big deal, I'll give you a peek up my skirt. Eyes up here, not eyes up here. Okay? If I'm fishing a buzzbait with a skirt, I still have a piece of plastic under it. It may not stick out. It offers nothing in the way of attraction. But what it does is it offers more resistance to the fish, and he sucks it in better, deeper, gets hooked better, all that stuff. It also helps with casting distance a little bit. So, when I say I just about always have some type of piece of, quote, rubber bait on my buzzbaits, no matter what it is, yeah, there's pretty much always something. Whether it's for attraction, whether it's to look like the body of the bait fish or whatever it's chasing, or even to help get the bass to eat it better. There's virtually always some type of piece of plastic on my buzzbait. So, let's talk about some generalities. If I'm going to average size lake, good conditions, maybe a little ripple on the water, about the first thing I'll start off with is a 1/2 ounce buzzbait. 1/2 ounce buzzbait puts up a good amount of commotion. I can cast it as far as I need to, and it offers a good sized target. So if you're looking for a little bigger than average fish, great choice. Now, throw the 1/2 ounce buzzbait, but I feel like they should still be eating a buzzbait, but not really much happening. What do I do? Well, probably the next thing I'll do is I'll go down to a 1/4 ounce. A lot smaller profile. Maybe I'll change blade color. Okay? Try that. Now, what if I threw my 1/2 ounce for a little bit and I said, you know what, there's a little bit too much wind for this. It seems a little too quiet. Well, if there's some chop on the water, I'll typically go to one of these headbanger types or a clacker type buzzbait. Easy enough. What if the water's dirty? Well, generally if the water's dirty, I'll probably go to a black instead of a white, or maybe a chartreuse or white and chartreuse or something like that. Try to get away from the white a little bit if I think, you know, it's time for that. But I'll almost universally go for a clacker type buzzbait first. On the other hand, if we're going to fish a small pond or clear water, the little guy comes out. Now, this 1/8 ounce buzzbait I can throw on 20-pound monofilament or fluorocarbon line. It doesn't make much of a fuss, but I can throw it on my bait caster as good as I need to. Now, if I can't for some reason, if there's a little bit of a headwind, you know, if I slept in late and feeling good, I'll put it on a spinning rod with 20-pound braid. But those are the only two real choices I make. I'm either throwing it on a bait caster with probably 20, maybe 15 if there's no cover, most likely 20, or a spinning rod with 20. That's basically what I do. The other exception to that would be if I'm fishing heavy grass, then 30 or 40-pound braid. So I think that covers it pretty good, except for one thing. We need to catch a bass.